You know, I've been watching a lot of highlights recently, and one of my favorite players' highlights that I watch the most are Lamelo Balls because he's just a fun player to watch. Like all of his flashy passes, putbacks, him getting steals and like lobbing it to like Miles Bridges or something. Him shooting the ball from like Trey Young range with that really fast jumper. But like I don't really see a lot of highlights of him, and it's because he gets injured a lot. Like last 2 seasons, he's played about 58 games, and he's out for the season currently. And for his first 4 years, he's just been injury prone. Just keeps getting injured, injury after injury. After his first 2 years, hasn't really seen any success. But this reminded me of another player from NBA history. And who could that be, you might ask? That is Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry, for his first 4 years, dealt with ankle injuries. In his first season, he barely got injured, but he did finish second in Rookie of the Year voting behind Tyreek Evans, which didn't turn out. But Stephen Curry, after those his rookie season, he just started getting ankle injuries for the next 3 years until 2013. When after 2013, he just stopped getting injured as much, and like I feel like history is repeating itself because who's another player who just missed the first 4 years? Like was good in his first 2 seasons, but just missed too many games in his third and fourth. That's Lamelo Ball. So there are lots of similarities, and here are some of the similarities I found. The first and obvious similarity is that they're both generational point guards who can shoot the ball. And this is just the obvious one, so just had to get out of the way. But these next ones are actually kind of weird. The second similarity that I found was their number two option. Steph Curry's number two option, once he hit his fourth year, I'm gonna say it was Klay Thompson. And Klay Thompson, his play style is 3 and D. He plays defense. He's a good finisher. He's a good shooter. Basically, Steph Curry, except taller, plays defense and better dunker, I guess. And Brandon Miller is really similar. Lamelo Ball's second option, Brandon Miller, which they barely played together, but Brandon Miller is a wing, just like Klay Thompson, a shooting guard, small forward, just like Klay Thompson. Could shoot, just like Klay Thompson. Could play defense, just like Klay Thompson. Can finish around the rim, just like Klay Thompson. You see where this comes in, and yeah, that's the second reason. The third similarity is remember back in Steph Curry's early days when he had Monte Ellis by his side as his two guard or one guard. One guard. Steph Curry sometimes played two. Basically, they had another guard named Monte Ellis who was seen was the fan favorite and was just seen as the best player for some time. So in base 2012, 2013, Steph Curry was in trade rumors for what's the name? Former first overall pick Andrew Bogut to the Bucks, and trade was just about to happen when the Bucks doctor denied it because of Curry's constant ankle injuries. So they traded Monte Ellis instead, and might be how's that similar to something in Lamelo Ball's career? Well, this season Terry Rozier was traded from the Charlotte Hornets. Terry Rozier is a solid guard, just like Monte Ellis. Not all-star caliber, but solid guard who can get the job done, who can score, pass, stuff like that. Is traded a little bit older, like 20s, like late 20s, traded to a other team, Heat, Bucks, and yeah, now both their teams are younger, and their two can be taken over by um, their sidekick, I guess you can call Clay Thompson and Brandon Miller can take on two, and then um this year if they can get like Cody Williams maybe to beat their Harrison Barnes like Draymond. Maybe their Iggy could be Cody Williams. I don't know. I like Cody Williams go to the Hornets. But yeah, that's the third similarity. Okay, the last thing I have to talk about is the Hornets' future. Where does this end? Who will be their Draymond? Will Miles Bridges be their Draymond? Who will be their Harrison Barnes? Who will be their Andre Iguodala? Will Lamelo? Will history just repeat itself? If history does repeat itself, we can see Lamelo Ball be finally being healthy next season. Brandon Miller taking a step up, and their Draymond coming out. Maybe that's Harrison Barnes. Maybe Harrison Barnes. Their Harrison Barnes. Maybe be Cody Williams. Their potential first round pick this year. I'm excited to see the Hornets' future and what they can do. And I guess that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And so subscribe. Goodbye. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Subscribe.